This Bible might be as good or better than my top-of-the-line Cambridge Bible. Today we have a peanut gallery. Don't mind them. In this video, I'm going to put the Humble Lamb KJV Lion Bible to the test and see how it matches up with the Cambridge wide margin. So some of the things that I will be examining are the material and the build quality, the layout of the Bible, and any special features that make it unique. And then after all of that, I'll do a side-by-side comparison of the Cambridge and the Humble Lamb to see how they match up. So let's dive in. Before we get started, my analytics show that over 80% of you who watch these videos aren't subscribed. So if you like Bibles and you want to see more videos like this, please hit that subscribe button to let me know that I'm doing something right. First, we can take a moment to appreciate the box. And the Bible, yes, actually matches the box color in this case. So this is the Humble Lamb KJV Lion. It's embossed black lettering here, the Word of God. You can see on the inside cover, it's the type that they've named it, the KJV Lion. Kind of funny, it's a humble lamb, but it's also a lion, like Jesus. It's the lion and the lamb. So one of the first things we'll see here when it comes to the build quality of this Bible is the raised ribs, which sometimes is kind of an aesthetic feature, but really beautiful feature of this Bible, which is one thing the Cambridge wide margin that I have actually does not have. So that's 1 point for the Humble Lamb. Another cool feature, which some of these things will probably cross over between the different categories that I named, but another really cool feature that I think goes with build quality is this full yap on the Bible, which if you don't know what that is, it's the way that the leather is longer than the book itself, and kind of gives you just this extra protection on your gilding of your pages, but it also looks pretty cool, and that's one of the unique features of this Bible. And again, looking inside here, you see this this kind of raised rib on the inside. Spacing on what that's called, but when you see that on a Bible, you know that that the front cover is actually stitched in, woven in to the block of the Bible, and so it's a much higher quality Bible when you see that. And the Cambridge has the same thing. So when it comes to materials, this Humble Lamb Bible is made with a Mauritian goatskin leather. Very nice. It says that it's individually handcrafted as well, which is awesome. And it feels really, really buttery. You can see the flexibility of it, which, I mean, the Cambridge has too. It's because of how big it is. One thing I do notice with this one is it seems like the cover is much thicker. Really nice, smooth. Got some pebbliness to it, and the texture and grain of that leather. All very high quality features. And this, I mean, from what I see, ranks very high with any other premium Bible that I have experienced. And I will say one area that this Bible is kind of a minor thing, but it for sure wins over the Cambridge, is the ribbons. The ribbon quality on Cambridge has often been a point of contention, and people joke about how nice their Bibles are, but their ribbons are just cheapy. And this Humble Lamb Bible has very nice ribbons. Got triple black ribbons on this version, this Lunar yellow version. So that's a very nice quality feature. All right, so the second category we're going to examine on this Bible is the layout. So when it comes to layout, one of the things, and this goes within the material category too, but is the page or the paper that it's made out of. I will say the thickness of the pages seem to be a bit higher or thicker than the Cambridge Bibles are known for. But with that, it does feel a little bit less quality, but that's just kind of a small thing in my opinion. And then the typeset or the font that this Bible is in is 11-point Milo serif font. And then a cool thing about Humble Lamb, which this is a special feature, maybe edit this editor to the end, is Humble Lamb Bibles, every time a Bible is purchased, they will provide Bibles, food, and humanitarian assistance to those in need. So that's pretty cool. And to learn more about that, you can visit humblelamb.com. So look at this 11-point text here. When we get actually into the text of the scripture, it's really big looking font. I'll show you on this view too. Oops. Very big looking font. You can see, and it's nice. It's actually another unique feature of this Bible. I feel like a lot of people probably won't like, but the words of Christ are actually in blue instead of yellow. So I don't know of any other Bible that does a different color for the words of Christ. So that's for sure falls under the unique or special features. But when it comes to layout, so pretty basic. It's double column, paragraph style, or not paragraph style, but line for line with each verse, which is traditional Bible. One thing I don't necessarily like is how narrow the margin is on this Bible between each column, but it does have a decent margin on the sides, but you do kind of get this valley here and I'm in Psalm, so almost right in the middle of the Bible, but that the text sort of starts to wrap into, and the Cambridge that I have as a comparison is the wide margin. You can see the difference of the font size here, but it doesn't do that, and this is, throughout the Bible.
And why is the margin size?
So if you're like me, and you often, for me, if you've seen my video on my daily, my Bible that I use for daily reading, it's a single column paragraph style, and so it reads like traditional books all the way across, and now that I've gotten used to that, and then I've tried to use this Bible, it's definitely been a challenge, especially with how close together each column is here in the middle. So just something to consider, not a deal breaker by any means. And one question I do have is, does this Bible have line matching? And that is where the text, the lines of text from one page to the next actually line up. So I've shown that in other videos before too. And most Bibles don't have this, and you'll notice it now when you look for it. There's kind of some ghosting from one page to the next. And if you're used to it, it's not too big of a distraction, but once you use a line matching Bible, and you realize how nice it is to not see words kind of in between the lines. And so this one actually does look like it has line matching. So really checking all the boxes for premium Bible. And yeah, Humble Lamb is just doing it really well. All right, so the final category, which I think that the Humble Lamb wins hands down, is some unique features. And number one being the obvious, which is the yellow leather. Again, I don't know of any other Bibles that have done that. Many Bibles are pretty limited to just black, and sometimes blue is kind of the most different you'll see, but black and brown, I guess maroon. But yeah, yellow, kind of one of a kind. You do have the pretty cool lion logo, which is for the specific model of Bible, the KJV lion. It's a cool feature. And then really beautiful and unique gilding here, this like artwork. Hopefully I can show it on camera well. but it's this lion treading on a serpent. There we go. I think you can see that. And that is a really unique, just cool feature, artistic. And speaking of art, this Bible has incorporated some artwork throughout by an artist by the name of Gustave Doré. Hopefully I'm saying that right. So when you look at many of the key scriptures, key stories in the Bible, they'll be accompanied with a really beautiful line drawing. You can see that here. Just sort of depicting the story. So this one is Moses being found in the river, and just a cool. That's just again another unique feature, special feature of this Bible that not a lot of Bibles have, and it's done very tastefully. It's not in color. It's not really out there, but it's just very tasteful. Here's another one: Jesus and his disciples on the water in the storm. Really beautiful artwork. So again, this one, I think with the gilding design, which personally I could go without, but the blue words of Christ, which is very unique and bold choice. You've got a lot of die-hard red letter people, and then the artwork throughout, just some unique features of this Bible. So a quick final side-by-side of the Cambridge Wide Margin and the Humble Lamb KJV Lion. Show them here stacked. So the KJV, or the Humble Lamb KJV Lion, is a good bit longer, and it's about that much narrow. Oh, yeah, about that much narrower as well. But the Cambridge is a wide margin, so that's understandable. But I do think it matches up. I think it's right there in the ranks with a Cambridge Premium Bible, which really is amazing because Cambridge have been, they're the oldest publisher in the world, and so to be doing something at that quality for Humble Lamb, that's a fairly new company. Don't remember the exact date, but really great work by Humble Lamb, and definitely check them out. humblelamb.com. They have, I believe it's 3 different versions and models of Bibles. So each of their versions that they have, they do it in a different shape and size, and you can't get a KJV in any of their other sizes, and same goes for the other sizes. So that's another unique thing that they do. If you decide to check out Humble Lamb, let me know what you think in the comments, and let me know in the comments if you think this Bible from this video looks like it does match up with the Cambridge. And big thanks to Humble Lamb for sending me this Bible to review. This video is not sponsored, but appreciate them sending this out, and definitely go check them out. And be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next video. God bless.